Hello again, YouTube. Alright. So, listen. And I'm sorry if I come across aggressive, and that's not my intent. It's just sometimes I might look that way. Maybe it's the beard. We need to learn to respect our bodies. I mean, seriously, though. Seriously. Come on now. Come on, seriously. Look, I've been a trainer. I've worked in the fitness industry, health and wellness, and I've done all that stuff. I've done it for over 10 years. And look, I'm an over-analyzer, overthinker. I'm always in my head when it comes to stuff I really care passionately about. And it's been my mission since 2004 to really understand the human body. And I've gone beyond that. Now I realize what the fitness industry, what the fuck now? Seriously, what the fitness industry has done really has taught us how to disconnect from our bodies more than anything. Bear with me, let me explain what I'm talking about here. It's put us in this place where we now look at the body and how we should maintain our body with our minds. We govern everything with our mind as far as how our bodies work. So we're like, we've got to eat this many calories, you know, you have to do this much exercise per day, you know, it's all regimented, it's all little blocks, you know, for you to think about, for you to be in your mind and to organize. And then you have this, listen to this, okay? And if you don't agree, you don't agree, that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, okay? But I've been fucking thinking about this for a long time, and whatever, it's not the point. I'm not here to argue. You get to the point where you have all these tiny little blocks, categories of these things that you need to do in order to be healthy. And at some point it becomes over-fucking-whelming. At some point you get to a point where the things you need to do, okay, kind of like following the Bible. I'm not religious, okay, don't get me wrong, but if you just think of it that way too, I think you get to a point where in order to be healthy, it just becomes absolutely fucking ridiculously this mountain that you cannot possibly climb, that nobody can. See, all these symbols and pictures and ideas of things that you need to do to accomplish this idea in your mind is absolutely fucking ridiculous, pardon the language. What has come good about the fitness industry, and there's a hell of a lot of people, excuse me for the language again, there is an enormous amount of people, there's a great amount of people who are doing great things, change in the world as far in the fitness industry, that are actually passionate about the human body and want good for, you know, us to change. I want good for everybody. Who have done a lot of research on understanding the energy system and understanding how, you know, you can use this knowledge to better your health, to feel better. But, you know, there are those who take the knowledge and they're fully aware that we're a creature of habit and also instant gratification. And we also, a lot of us carry a lot of guilt, and you know, if you're always eating a lot of sugar, a lot of bad habits, you're in your head a lot, you're used to making a lot of bad decisions, you're used to feeling a lot of that guilt and I should have mentality, I should. And when you're in a I should, pardon the weird, when you're in a should mentality, then, you know, that weight of everything tends to feel that much heavier because you're carrying the weight of everything else on your shoulders at the same time. What I've learned is that respecting your body is just that. It's also learning as well to listening to your body. Now let me get back to what I was talking about at the beginning, how it disconnected us from our bodies. Let me kind of bridge the gap here as to what I'm really talking about, to what I'm getting to the point here. See, right, if you watch an animal, and I said this a million times, I'm sure I've said this before, and maybe I had a video or two, you might have heard this in here, but if you watch an animal in nature, they just go, they just do, they don't need to, you know, there's nobody, they're not organizing the information that they taught in, you know, school through their personal trainer and trying to manage their health. They're not doing that. They're listening to their bodies. and we're of this earth as well, okay? You know, we have, even though we're vibrational beings and we are energy, you know, that's on the lower level, well, that energy vibrating creates this, in this physical world that we are currently in right now. So it's holding this stuff together, which the light bounces off and we see is what it sees. It is. So there's, if we can, this creation has information in it of the land because it's made of the land. Do you see? So, and information is in water, and there's moisture in this. Okay? Memory is in water. Okay? Dr. Yamamoto or whatever, I'm probably saying that wrong. Check it out. Now, and our bodies can access this information, this memory. So we don't need to learn. This is, I've been practicing this for quite some time now, learning to listen to my body, and I'm at a point now where I feel I'm pretty close to reaching an equilibrium. The only thing that's holding me back right now is discipline, and it's been the major monster in my life. So anyways, we have to learn to listen to our bodies again. And what does that feel like? Well, first, it starts in here, and you need to let go the control that you think you need to have over this. Because it's only once I learned to let go that I was able to maintain, you know, I'm 38 years old, I'm not in the greatest shape of my life, but I'm not, you know, fat, right? I'm not, pardon the word, it's just a word that comes to my mind. I've been in the fitness industry for such a long time, and I don't mean to use negative, you know, but I'm not, and I don't work out really. I don't go to the gym, I don't train, I do some light yoga, right? So what you see is just basically me, not really doing much, you know, and I still have some decent muscle tone there, okay? And the point is, I can achieve this without really trying to achieve this. That's the thing, you know, I've always struggled with my weight, and this is me putting in little to no effort with changing nothing more than a mindset. Okay? This is me putting little effort, changing nothing more than a mindset. Right? Like, I don't have to think about weight anymore. I mean, definitely it creeps in because of habit of thinking about it. But if you respect your body, you learn to listen to your body. I kind of went off, didn't I? I apologize, people. Thank you for sticking with me through some of my little rants. Let me get right to it here. If you listen to your body, well, for example, when you're hungry, eat. If you're thirsty, drink. Okay, you don't have to drink every so many hours and maintain. It's just if you're thirsty, you know, there's signs. Your lips, your mouth will be dry. Why do you think that is? It could be the climate you're in, you're saying? Well, maybe, probably, but it's also saying that if your mouth isn't open all the time, you know, and you're not breathing through your mouth, and your mouth is shut, and you're still that dry sensation, you're probably not producing enough saliva, which could be a sign that you're dehydrated or slightly on the sign or on the, see, I'm not 100% sure, right? So it could be a sign. That's why I touch my face. Usually the person touches their face when there's some kind of uncertainty. So when you're kind of, and I like to dig deeper when I'm like, okay, well, let's clarify here. So there's a possibility. So what you have to do is you merge the knowledge with the body, which is what I've learned to do, and what animals learn to do through repetition. So if an animal learns through repetition, that would be their base of knowledge, right? So if they go to eat a certain thing, and you know they notice that they're sharp every time they go to eat it, it picks them. You know, they've learned, so that's the accumulated knowledge that they're using. And for me, the accumulated knowledge is, you know, learned knowledge, and so you apply your learned knowledge to what your body's telling you, and you kind of make sense of it. And there's no right or wrong answers. If you're cautious, there is right or wrong answers. Don't fucking go be stupid and starve yourself to death. Don't do anything stupid. Inform yourself. Okay, I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm more than welcome to answer any questions you may have. There's no ego here. If I don't know the answer, I can recommend where you should be looking. Okay, I've been doing this for a long time. Okay, I'm just tired of the bullshit. I've seen through the lies. Okay, I'm fed up with it. if you respect your body, you eat well, you know, when you feel well, do your best when you feel well, listen to your natural rhythms of your body, and stop expecting that you should feel a certain way all the time. That's not reality. You're going to flow with you know how the world goes. You're going to flow. Some days you're not going to feel your best, you know, so you have to use, we got to also learn to understand our energies, our energy, and how that works for. So let me give you an example here. If you're always giving of your time all the time, if you're always giving people, people ask you if you're a giver, pardon the language, a doormat, then you probably understand this sensation where kind of almost of a burnout maybe would be one word you could use to describe how you might get, you know, if you give too much, you might get to a state where you just feel there's nothing left to give, or you just seem to have less vigor for life than usual. You just kind of you're tired all the time. I'm saying a lot. It's a sign of intelligence, believe it or not. Google that shit. I didn't know that until a few years ago. I'm like, oh, okay, Google, right on. There it is. Try not to do it too much though, because it sounds kind of, it's annoying, it's distracting from the flow. I get it. I lost my train of thought there. Respect your body. You know, return to that. Respect your body. That's the point. You need to learn to really respect your body in order for your body to treat you well, in order for you to be in a state, the state that you're looking for. You know, if you treat your mind right, if you treat your body right, you know, and like I was out there, I think I'm getting back, if you go with the ebbs and flow of your body, you learn to listen to what your body's telling you, then you get to a point where the habit of you listening to your body at the right times and doing the right things, that habit becomes a stronger habit than the previous habit you've created of destroying your body. So let me really bridge this video here and get to the you know, the philosopher's stone of what I'm talking about for this video here. It's when you can really bridge it all together. You know, whenever you can really get to a point where the habits, it takes about 3 weeks, 3 months, usually in about that amount of time, the habit of you doing good things for your body, your health, your mind, becomes a freight train that's unstoppable, more powerful than the damage that you have been accumulating, the destructive habits, more powerful than those habits. That freight train just runs through it. Do you understand? It's habit. You start with, if this is the amount of bad habits you have, and this is the amount of good habits you have, all right? What you need to do is this. Whoa, right? Oh, you're gonna get this happening sometimes. This is how it goes. This is how it goes. This is how it goes. Okay? This is how it goes. This is reality. Right? You had your 2 good habits, you started with 1, you had 5 bad. You know, you got good for a bit and then it came back down. But look, you're better than where you started. And you go with the second cycle. Okay? You know, this could take months. You know, this could be another couple weeks, you get another good habit, you finally break this one. You know, it wants to bounce back, you feel the weight, you gotta slip back a little bit. You might go here. Okay? And then systematically, does this make sense? These are the good habits. Doesn't matter what side, these are the bad habits. What you need to do is slowly start to add better habits for yourself in your life, okay? Slowly. And as you do this, you're going to build strength and momentum. It's going to chip away at the bad habits, and as they go away, you take one down. See what that feels like in your life. You know, you're going to feel more stress, you're going to feel more anxiety, your body's going to want you, it's going to try to push back into that habit, you know? But the momentum that you've built here, you're always at 2 now. Do you see that? And it can't come back. So then you start going forward, you know, and then poof, you know, you come here. This feels great. You get to the point where the momentum is really building, and there's always this that happens, okay? But then you start at 3. So anyways, long story short, you kind of build this way here until you get to the momentum, and I feel like I'm right about here now, okay? The good habits that I have in my life are by far governing my decision making, okay? And I've never felt so much wind under my sails. Yeah, I said that right. Sometimes I mess up sentences and crap. Catch me on them, whatever. Throw it on the comments. Girlfriend always makes fun of me. It's alright, the message is there, okay? Sometimes little words get... Thank you so much for watching. If any of this is getting through to anybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being for the eye. Okay? We're connecting deep level here, my friends, everyone. YouTube, the world, whoever is hearing this. Alright, thank you. I appreciate you. Have a great journey forward. Thank you.